What's up guys, it's Matterz, and if you're watching this video and you want information for DLC 3 for Black Ops 3 Zombies, this is definitely the video to actually watch, because this is going to be everything we know so far regarding the Stalingrad DLC 3 Zombies map. We're going to combine some leaks from past leaks from Black Ops 3 Zombies throughout the past couple of months, and then also the information that the Glitching Queen just gave us last night regarding her source with DLC 3, and I'm going to explain to you guys why that is so credible and why it's so important that we listen to this information, because this could very well be a huge part of DLC 3. So if you can, please leave a like. Let's try to hit 100 likes for DLC 3, and let's get started. So the Glitching Queen source, I definitely want to start with that, because obviously the source is so credible. Back in February, I think beginning of March, end of February, she made a video and she talked about DLC 2. She talked about it being an island map. She talked about spiders. She talked about the Thrasher, and all of that stuff came true. It's in the map now. She and her source predicted this to happen, and it came true. Not predicted. They had insider information. They had leaks. Whatever they had, they knew it was going to happen. And now the Glitching Queen has come out with more information regarding DLC 3, and this is what she's saying now, and it actually relates to stuff we've talked about before. So what she says is that there will be some sort of dragon boss. Or before I say this as well, she also said she knows a lot more too, but she can't really say anything as of now. She's sort of giving us little bits and pieces of information as her source gives it to her, so we're definitely going to get more information soon. But basically, we have the dragon boss coming to DLC 3, and we also have some sort of crazy Russian mech type, I guess, robot creature. Maybe it's zombie infused, similar to the Panzer. She says she's not so sure, but those two seem like they're going to come to the game. And obviously her source, they predicted everything for DLC 2, and I think obviously the Russian mech and obviously the dragon boss may be a thing for the game. Now, one thing regarding the dragon boss, we've talked about dragons before, and everyone was just like, you know what, dragons? Wouldn't that be for Drazendrak? The ship sailed for that, guys. Like, Drazendrak, the castle, the dragon, like, that should have happened. And you know what? That's a good point, and I thought that too. Like, wait, why would we see dragons again? But you have to think, man, there's a lot of weird stuff. Even within Zetsubou no Shima, a map that came out after Drazendrak, you see blueprints in a certain secret room for the Easter egg, obviously. And when you go in there, you have dragon eggs scattered all throughout the room. It's also really, really insane. You have a freaking blueprint of a dragon on the desk in that room. I mean, if it doesn't give us a teaser, I don't know what does. Also, on that blueprint of the dragon, it's signed off by Division 9 and Group 935. Now, obviously, they had some sort of knowledge or some sort of part into this occurring. Whether or not they're helping to stop it or they're creating it, we don't really know. And I think it's safe to say that that's going to be sort of the boss fight for DLC 3, as we've seen basically boss fights for every single DLC so far. And it looks like we're going to see it again for DLC 3 in the form of a dragon. And I think the dragon still makes sense, even though it's not with the castle like we would expect with Drazendrak. I think it still is very, very plausible for the game, just based on the actual blueprints and based on the Glitching Queen source, which again has been correct time and time again, almost like 100% accurately correct. It's really insane, like how much information she has gotten correct, or at least her source has gotten correct. So that's definitely a thing there. Now, also we have some stuff regarding the PPSH, the Venom Haze. Now, these weapons are really weird because they've been leaked before, and we sort of thought, you know what, DLC 2, that's what's gonna happen. But a lot of people really weren't saying that. I think those codes were sort of a general type in Black Ops 3, and they could be really in any map, maybe a part of a DLC update, maybe a part of just like a map in the future. I think the PPSH, and I think people were talking about that as well. The PPSH sort of originates in that location close to Germany, in that sort of Eastern Germany location. Obviously Stalingrad, very close, and it could encompass a lot of German sort of features as well, because there was a war, obviously World War II fought there, obviously between the Germans and the Russians at Stalingrad. And also, actually, just a note too, I didn't mention this, but the Glitching Queen also confirmed that Stalingrad will be the location of it. We sort of know that already by the coordinates, but people were wondering. They were just like, oh wait, it's not going to be Stalingrad, because Richtofen said we're going to a different location. We're going to, we have to do something first before we actually kill Nikolai. That's basically what he was saying. But that actually happened within the cutscene. So when you see the white sort of flash in the cutscene, that's where they go. They teleport right then and there, and they get something done, and that's why they come back with the blood vials. That's why Richtofen says after that, now we have an insurance policy. because they just went and they did something wherever they teleported to. We're not so sure, but that's why they now have the blood vials, and that's why it's such a huge deal for the actual game that that's occurring. So that's basically the thing there. Stalingrad and Nikolai will definitely be occurring, and the whole death thing that will happen for DLC 3. I thought there was going to be a twist with DLC 2. There wasn't. It was just straight up, Nikolai, or I mean, obviously Takio killed himself, and that's really it. Nikolai, I guess he'll go along with it. I haven't really seen anything in Nikolai sort of complying with it, because Takio sort of said, I must kill myself. I know what I have to do. But Nikolai hasn't said anything about it yet, so it's going to be really interesting to see what occurs there. But moving on here, again, the wonder weapons, we're not so sure of an exact wonder weapon. Obviously, like I said, the Venom Haze, there's a bunch of other stuff in the coding as of now, and the Glitching Queen will give us more information soon regarding a true wonder weapon. We haven't seen the true wonder weapon leaked, but we have other leaks from the games that sort of hint at these wonder weapons. You have ID_Gun_Chew from the game as well. That was a code from a while back. A lot of different weird stuff, so I'm not going to say and confirm anything regarding the wonder weapon, but I just want to let you guys know that it is there, and it will be revealed soon. The Glitching Queen will reveal that to us as well. So there's a lot of insane stuff for DLC 3 already that we do know, and it's just pretty cool that we get to talk about it, and we get to sort of imagine, like, what is this map going to be like. And that's basically it for the leaks. That's all the leaked information we know so far. Now, the actual map, what it's going to look like, that will be a theory. Maybe I'll talk about that in a different video. But as of now, that's basically what the map's going to be like. Some of the features, Dragon Boss, and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely let me know what you think about this. What do you think about DLC 3? And please leave a comment below, DLC 3, so I can know that you guys are watching at the end. Again, thank you guys for the other comments, too. I'm seeing a lot of people watching to the end. I don't know, it's just cool seeing people watch the whole video and sort of enjoy the whole video, because that's obviously the point of making the whole video. And obviously the reason why I do that is because I know a lot of people just like leave in the middle, or the watch time, or the the audience retention, it's lower or higher, depends on what you're doing, and I just want to see people actually enjoying the whole video. So if you can, please leave a comment DLC 3 so I can see you guys, and yeah, so I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.